y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. The well of the storm, I feel like it's season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. I put myself in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the loss like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It wasn't possible, I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Running back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. 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 Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one. Once I
Good afternoon and welcome to DeVos Fieldhouse. We have Saturday afternoon basketball here between the Flying Dutchman and Wittenberg University from DeVos Fieldhouse. I'm Jordan George alongside Matt Wayner. Excited to bring you this one, a big non-conference battle here today.
A couple of the most historic teams in Division III basketball. We talked about that before the game. 4-2 Hope College with 7-3 Wittenberg. Really kind of wrapping up that non-conference schedule, see what it's going to look like heading into conference. Both of these teams having pretty good consideration to be able to win their respective conferences. So it will be a great matchup for Hope College. It's all about defending Mr. Trey Killens. The junior's averaging just under 21 points a game, and he's a fantastic player, Jordan.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. These are two teams that figure to be in the mix here over the next few months. They have high expectations. Wittenberg, a team that comes in 7-3. They just won a week ago against the NCAA preseason favorite, Wabash College. So they're riding high coming into DeVos Fieldhouse. Hope, kind of the opposite situation, a two-game losing streak. They're looking to snap their skid here today.
And you talk to anybody on Hope's coaching staff, 2 games they really felt like they should have won. Late possessions in both games. That's against Platteville last Saturday, and the Wednesday before the loss to Whitewater in the last 30 seconds. 2 games that Hope College feels like they really are a 6-0 type of team, and unfortunately, ball didn't roll their way in the last 30 seconds of those.
Well, we'll turn it over to public address announcer Darren Deistermars here from DeVos Fieldhouse.
To honor America with the playing of our national anthem, please welcome the Holland American Legion Band's Brass Ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, the Holland American Legion Band's Brass Ensemble.
We're going to schedule one song only.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DeVos Fieldhouse here in the campus of Hope College for today's non-league contest between the Tigers of Wittenberg University and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Here this afternoon's starting lineups. First for the Tigers at 1 forward, a 6'1" senior from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 0, Jeff Queen. And at 1 forward for the Flying Dutchman, a 6'5" freshman from Shelby, number 24, Parker Hovey. At 1 forward for the Tigers, a 6'6" sophomore from Lewis Center, Ohio, number 23, Eddie Brown. And at 1 forward for the Flying Dutchman, a 6'7" senior from Holland, number 5, Tanner Wiggerink. Starting at center for the Tigers, a 6'7" senior from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 32, Daniel Asher. And at center for the Flying Dutchman, a 6'9" junior from Ada, number 33, Gabe Quillen. At one guard for the Tigers, the 6-foot junior from Eaton, Ohio, number 4, Cameron Harrison. And at one guard for the Flying Dutchman, a 5'10" sophomore from Lansing, number 2, Marcus Warman. And at the final guard spot for the Tigers, a 6'1" junior from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 12, Trey Killens. And at the final guard spot for the Flying Dutchman, a 5'11" senior from Zeeland, number 0, Clayton Dykehouse. Wittenberg University is coached by Matt Rossi. Hope College is coached by Greg Mitchell. Your officials this afternoon, Kyle Bowen, Aaron Weber, and Ross Winter.
Just about ready to get this one rolling here, Matt. Ready to tip this one up on a Saturday afternoon. Hope and Wittenberg going at it, two teams with high expectations going into this season and both trying to do different things. Wittenberg looking to extend their win streak. Hope looking to snap a losing streak.
You can see, hey, if you're watching with the one camera look, we still got quite a few fans here, even for it being winter break for the Hope students. But let's see what kind of matchup we got today, Jordan. I'm mostly excited to see what Hope wants to throw at Trey Killens, be able to stop him, and he's going to shoot it, he's going to drive it, he's going to be good on boards, and if they can neutralize him, they're going to have a lot of success.
Yeah, a name to look out for is number 12, Trey Killens, the junior from Cincinnati. Hope wins the tip, and Marcus Warman controls the offense, the super sophomore from East Lansing. Inside to Quillen. Quillen back to Warman. Unable to hit, but there's Tanner Wiggerink. That ball pinballing around. It'll be controlled by Killens. And here comes the ultra quick Killens pushing the pace himself. Couldn't get that one to go. Track meet here early between these two in the first 30 seconds.
I expect Wittenberg to want to keep that pace up, take a lot of shots. They're a team that isn't super efficient, but they're going to put the ball up a lot and try and outscore Hope early.
Oh, Parker Hovey got a nice attempt there on the baseline. Just not enough mustard on that one for the freshman. And here's Killens working against Warman. That's a fun matchup to watch here this afternoon. Over to Jeff Queen. Queen scored 14 points in their game Saturday. Killens inside. Eddie Brown. Brown and Wiggerink going at it. Oh, Tanner Wiggerink got a piece of that one. 5 on the shot clock. Deep triple try. That's good. Cameron Harrison, the 6-foot junior, knocks it in and starts the scoring here this afternoon.
Wiggerink added another block to his stat sheet. He's been somebody, he's averaging almost 3 blocks a game. I mean, he's really been good. And that's a part of his game he's been able to develop.
Dykehouse inside to Hovey. Hovey to Wiggerink. Wiggerink goes up, he'll head to the free throw line, and one of the storylines to watch early in the season has been the play of Gabe Quillen and Tanner Wiggerink. Hope's tandem of bigs been really effective here so far.
It's been a little bit of a different look than your standard Hope 2-guard set. You know, you expect Dykehouse, Warman to really pull the ball a lot, but with Wiggerink and Quillen being the 2 leading scorers, they go down, they like to play high-low, they can do a little high ball screen, but both of them really comfortable shooting within 19 feet, so that'll help you as a big.
Yeah, something that Quillen and Wiggerink have both added to their games is the ability to attempt maybe 1.5 threes a game, stretch the defense a little bit as well. Well, Wittenberg leads 3-1 here in the early going. Harrison over to Eddie Brown. And here's Killens, the guy to watch for the Tigers. Nice pull up there by Cameron Harrison. Couldn't hit and fought for underneath. I think they're going to get Dykehouse with a reach in.
I like the pace at which Wittenberg plays. They like to move the ball in and out. They really just want a little bit of separation, especially in Hope's man-to-man.
Number 4, Cameron Harrison. He's been aggressive here early. Already 2 shot attempts. Solid ball movement here for the Tigers. This is Eddie Brown, Jeff Queen on the wing. Harrison finds himself in no man's land. Kick out try. Daniel Asher from 16 feet knocks it in. 6'7" senior.
I'm interested to see, Jordan, with Warman working on Killens on the other end. It appears to me, you know, something Coach Mitchell's talked to me about is, can we demand really high defensive engagement against the best player, knowing, hey, it might have to sacrifice a little bit on the offensive end, just getting tired, but got to have your best defender on a player like that.
Quillen wasn't able to find any space. Kick out try for Quillen. Oh, halfway down. Hope in the early going of this season has struggled to shoot the three, Matt.
That's right. You know, this Hope College team just 36% from three, 43 from the field. Wittenberg kind of a mirror of that. They're just shooting, Hope 31, Wittenberg just 36. So got those two mixed up, but really kind of mirrors of each other. They shoot similar and only score about mid-70s per game.
Warman dump off try for Quillen. Really nice job there by Jeff Queen. He hit the deck, went full Superman. Able to wrestle that one away. They're going to call it tie-up. It'll be Tigers basketball. So 3 minutes gone here from DeVos on this Saturday. 5-1 Wittenberg. A little bit of a slow offensive start for both these squads.
Yeah, and you look back, Jordan, going back to that Platteville game where Hope College is up, seemingly in control, 10 points, push it to 12 here at some point with 6 to play, and then, it was Platteville Star that really took over.
Yeah, you have to wonder if Hope has that in their memory with Trey Killens, but nice little move there by Daniel Asher, his second bucket. Senior from Indianapolis from about 8 feet, throws it in. 7-1 Wittenberg here. Dykhouse looking inside to Quillen. Hope does have a size advantage on the Tigers here, and that one lost by Gabe Quillen. It'll head Wittenberg way.
They're struggling to get their footing a little bit. At this point, you just got to see one go down so you can start to continue to build that momentum.
A couple of Wittenberg substitutions here. Dawson Scott, the sophomore, is checked in, as well as Grayson Sturry, 5'11 freshman. Here's Killens. Pitch to Eddie Brown. Hope going solid man-to-man here, switching a bunch of ball screens. It's been pretty consistent for the Flying Dutchman here so far. Killens working on Warman. Again, a matchup to watch here. Pivotal matchup between these two. 7 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Here's Killens. Oh, the long arm of Wiggerink, his second block of the ball game as the shot clock inspires. Yes, Trey Killens knocks it in. 10-1 Wittenberg here to start.
That's just the confidence you have as a player that, hey, desperation shot, I still know it's going down.
Killens, a guy who, like you said, Matt, averages over 20 points per game. Warman trying to stop the bleeding. Pull-up attempt is no good. Here's Sturry, jab step triple. How about that? The freshman coming out and firing. Clayton Dykhouse pushing the pace.
If you can't see one go down here, probably about time to call a timeout.
Dykhouse weaving through the defense, finds himself all alone in the corner. That one's good by Dykhouse. As much space as he'll have basically all season, Dykhouse knocks it in.
He needed to see that one go down.
Here comes Killens. Hope started the game solidly on the defensive end for the first 3 minutes or so, but Wittenberg has found their footing here. Jeff Queen working on the freshman Hovey. Queen, really solid move inside, just couldn't get it to go.
Great D by Hovey. Really been impressed through 6 games. He's held his own as a freshman strength-wise. Really well down there.
Yeah, Hovey doesn't necessarily look like a freshman when he's out there. Second tie-up of the ballgame here in the first 5 minutes or so. Stay Hope basketball.
Hovey and Werman find their way to the bench. Looks like that's Ben Wagger. Josh Decker coming in now for Hope.
A couple guys that can really shoot the three. Wagger and Decker, 2 of their main assignments out there for the Flying Dutchman. Hope looking to find their shooting stroke here early in the season. Here's Dykhouse, 10 on the shot clock for the Flying Dutchman. Oh, that one tipped away, but Quillen able to control it. Seems like there's a lid on the basket right now for the Flying Dutchman. No go, here comes Killens. Yeah, Killens ultra quick, just drove right past Decker. They'll say that one was on the floor.
That was all in the motion.
Good decision by Decker there. Being able to get that foul, kind of a clear ball foul there for him. And Killens, what I'm impressed with is with that quickness, he still likes to drive, a lot. He just wants to get a little bit of separation for him to do what he wants to do and comfortable shooting it from the outside. So,
yeah, first impression of Killens, he's strong for his size, low center of gravity, extremely shifty, and obviously can shoot the three as well. Good ball moving here from Wittenberg, about 5.5 minutes gone. That deep triple try, no good. They'll actually say that was a 2, but how about the rebound there? Dawson Scott. Wittenberg is punishing Hope right now on the glass. They lead by 8. Wagerink inside to Cheney. There's Ben Wager. Oh, Wager halfway down. Couldn't get it to go. Killen's going to take it himself off the rebound. Cheney couldn't stay in front. Killens, you can tell right as he gets the rebound, he is in attack mode, Matt.
Absolutely, and I think he sees too that Hope's just hesitating a little bit. I think he just wants to get some of those guys in foul trouble, and when you drive it down there and get some of their bigs in trouble and force them to have to go to the bench, like, you know, having Quillen be on the bench right now with 13:50 to play in the first.
That whole idea of drive until someone stops you and then really force the issue. Here's Killens, 15 on the shot clock, guarded by Dykehouse.
Yeah, if you're Wittenberg, you got to force Hope to put the ball on the rim. So just keep attacking.
Ball pinballs around there, and I'll say that one was off Dykehouse. You know, Matt, so far it seems like those 50-50 balls, those free opportunities, Wittenberg has just been a step quicker so far.
Yeah, they just seem to be fighting that. They're one step closer than Hope. I think still not a bad idea to take a timeout, and that's a nice shot.
Grayson Sturry, circus shot from the freshman. How impressive was that? Defied gravity and able to get that one to go. Wittenberg leads by 10. Outside to Decker. Decker, the transfer from Kalamazoo, sharpshooter from outside. Oh, Wagerink, nice fake handoff. And Hope just doesn't seem like they can get anything to go right now, but Wagerink will head to the free throw line.
5 good shots around the rim early. All of them have been rimming out. So trust that process. Keep going up. Don't hesitate. That's kind of the contrarian view, is don't let that force you to stop taking the shots that you want to take.
Wagerink knocks in the first. Taking a look at some game stats here, and the field goal attempts really show the story. 6 for 13 for Wittenberg. Hope 1 of 9. They just really can't get anything going offensively right now. Wagerink knocks in the pair. Tanner Wagerink, who's been solid from the free throw line so far this season, hovering right around 70%.
And I know for me, as somebody knowing Tanner, he was not happy with a lot of his misses in that game last weekend against Platteville, knowing had a chance to kind of put the game away late, gave Logan Pearson the opportunity steal the basketball and be able to seal that game, but with a couple of free throw tries, he was not happy with that.
Yeah, free throw shooting has been a struggle here for the Flying Dutchman in the last couple of games. Oh, a nice battle down there.
That's great defense by Wagger.
Keith Rivers. Keith Rivers, another guy who, if I were to tell you he's a freshman, you probably wouldn't believe me, but he is a 6'6" freshman. Him and Hovey are two guys that don't look like freshmen out there on the floor.
No, he is strong. I love that move, too, just going right through Wagger, and Wagger held his ground really well. It looks like he just got him a little bit on the arm.
First appearance here for Sam Carlson, the 6'4" junior from Superior, Colorado, in the Denver area. Carlson has struggled with injuries here throughout his time at Hope, but ultra athletic. My favorite guy to watch in warm-ups is Sam Carlson. He can really throw it down and get up, so Hope looking for an infusion of energy here from Carlson. Wager looking for Decker off the flare. Decker, zero space, and Hope once again can't knock it in. Decker with the extra effort. Offensive rebound. Wager gives it a try. No good from Wager, and here comes Wittenberg.
Offensive woes continue for Hope.
Oh, what a battle down there by Tyler Gallick. But here comes Marcus Warman. Wittenberg leads by 10 here early. Warman stops at 14 feet, can't get that one to go. Ben Wager, he's been impressive here in his first couple minutes. Hasn't gotten the offense going, but a couple big offensive rebounds. Warman and Carlson. Cheney finds himself swarmed by multiple defenders. 4 on the shot clock. Warman, pull up from 14. Ben Wager almost got another offensive rebound, but here comes Wittenberg. Wow. Oh, heads up play.
Yeah, that's next level. Basketball IQ there by Warman. Just go for the basketball, force the tie out. Luckily, he didn't get called for the foul there, as we got some subs coming in the ball game now.
And here comes Gabe Quillen for the Flying Dutchman. Carlson's drawing that assignment with Trey Killens. Killens had the 1-3 so far. Asher finds himself cleared out. 10 on the shot clock for Wittenberg. Here's Jeff Queen over to Asher. Asher's been good from the mid-range so far, not on that one, and here comes Warman. Warman just probing the defense outside to Carlson. Carlson, his game is not from the outside. He's more of a slasher driver. Warman guarded closely by Cameron Harrison. 10 on the shot clock. Nice high ball screen kick out. Carlson found himself in the air. Decker's going to have to be aggressive. 4 on the clock for Decker. Lost it, and that'll be a shot clock violation. What a defensive possession by the Wittenberg Tigers. Ultra impressive here through 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've talked so much about Hope missing their layups, but I mean, Wittenberg's engagement's been really good. And staying in that man and just forcing everybody, they're not giving them anything on the outside.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Hope.
Good decision by Coach Mitchell.
Yeah, I think that's just one of those situations where you want to regroup a little bit and be positive with your guys about how you have gotten some looks and that those looks will start to go down. But, Matt, one of my favorite things about standing here at the scorers table doing the game is how close we are to the opposite bench. And Wittenberg's bench engagement, their energy, their coaching staff, they seem extremely locked in right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of things have gone their way so far, and they like the tempo that they're controlling the game. And it's scary because this is kind of what you want. If you're a player like Killens and you like to attack, I mean, you can get Hope in a really bad situation in foul trouble. If you can beat Werman on the dribble, it's going to put them in some tough situations to have to foul him.
Yeah, and you mentioned here, pretty solid crowd for a Saturday over winter break, and the crowd has just not gotten into it once. So Wittenberg, good job of on the road, coming in with the right mentality. They find themselves up 10 here as we take down towards 10 minutes left in the first half. Here's Killens on Warman, inside to Queen. Him and Carlson going at it on the left block. Nice job by Carlson. Solid defensive trip by Hope. Here comes Dykhouse. Dykhouse hasn't quite gotten going offensively yet, but then again, neither have any of the Dutchmen. Warman deep triple. No good. Hope, definite bright spot is that offensive rebounding so far. Quillen got that one, kicked it out to Warman. Warman pull up, and you just had to think, Matt, that one was going to go, and it goes for Warman.
Got to see one go down. I think that's the spark that can get them to get that momentum.
Eddie Brown handoff with Killens. Killens, 3 points so far, leading scorer for the Tigers. A lot of handoffs here for Wittenberg right now. Harrison to Killens. Killens, deep triple. Oh, that one looked good all the way.
I thought it was going down for sure.
Dykhouse probing the defense. Step back triple. That one is going to be off for Dykhouse. And quick attempt by the Flying Dutchman. Wittenberg's going to use that to go the other way. Inside Brown. Nice job there by Wiggerink. That'll be an over and back violation. So a couple nice defensive trips from Hope here. Back to back, Matt.
Yeah, 2 pretty good possessions there for them to be able to kind of keep Killens in front, force him into a couple of bad looks. And you can see with this Wittenberg offense, if they can't get that going from the get-go, they kind of struggle. They get a little bit stagnant. But not to say, I mean, with Hope down 8 right now, they still have their offensive rhythm to find.
Yeah, they're looking for a spark plug. And Justice Mims actually out of this one for the Flying Dutchman. He's been sick all week, so that's a guy that's been instant offense for Hope at times this year. Guy that might be missing
Quillen
at this point.
is crushing the boards.
Oh, nice step through. Gabe Quillen just a little too strong on that one. Great job, Quillen, here early by controlling the offensive boards.
Man, he has been really dynamic down there.
Wittenberg always seems to be in attack mode. They've been really going at that left block. And Tanner Wiggerink, speaking of blocks, gets his third. Yeah, Wiggerink's really battling hard. They're going to catch Eddie Brown with a push off the ball.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a tough mistake there by the freshman for him. He didn't really have good positioning, and just that's that where you get boxed out really well, you just get frustrated and you end up pushing over his shoulder a little bit too much.
Talking a little bit about Gabe Quillen's rebounding. Already 3 offensive rebounds for Quillen, the junior. 4 total rebounds. So does Wiggerink. He has 4 rebounds as well. So Hope controlling the glass. Nice pass there. Parker Hovey. That's the kind of play as a freshman that really impresses you. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Wittenberg. They lead by 4. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
A smile, the universal hello. A friendly welcome and a sign of confidence. A simple smile can brighten someone's day. At Mayu Dentistry, we design beautiful smiles for the whole family. We strive to meet your individual goals with the latest technology to give you a healthy, lasting smile. Mayu Dentistry, where smiles begin. Proud partners of Hope Athletics.
Welcome back here to Ross Fieldhouse. Wittenberg got off to a fast start against Hope, but Matt, we've seen in the last 2 minutes or so, Hope's kind of found their footing here on this Saturday afternoon.
Starting to get a little bit of rhythm, you can see, and they're just so comfortable attacking right now down in the block. Even though they missed those layups early, they're starting to find the rhythm. Just 4 of 19. Wittenberg 6 of 19.
You can kind of tell for Hope that's going to be the recipe, is to attack inside with Quillen and Wiggerink. A little bit of a size advantage here on this Wittenberg squad. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Asher going against Quillen. Asher, we've seen him be pretty solid in this mid-range area. Nice job by Quillen, though, turns him away.
That was a great block.
I don't think Quillen even left his feet, just stood firm, blocked that shot. Here goes Quillen, size advantage inside on Dawson Scott. They'll bring a second one. Wiggerink through the contact, finishes with the right hand. Hope finds himself within 2.
That's that 1-2 punch, those two all day long.
And Matt, we were talking at the break, we feel like Hope has not played their best basketball, but they still find themselves within 2. There's Killens. Oh, I thought that was good. Every time he shoots, I feel like it's right in the bottom.
I feel the same way. It looks so good out of the hands. I love the way he lets that roll back in his wrist. It's a quick release. I mean, I imagine he was a really effective high school player.
Yeah. I mean, his size at this level, I think it can be an advantage for him. He's, barely 6 feet, but able to really attack offensively. Gabe Quillen inside the Hope bench, screaming at him to put it up. Hovey gets his defender in the air. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, Warman so quick to the backboard, and we have a tie game, folks, here at DeVos. It's going to be a full Wittenberg timeout. Wittenberg timeout. Hope has tied it up. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
Welcome back. And Matt, a little bit before the game, we were talking about how this is a historic matchup. These are 2 of the most successful all-time programs in Division III basketball. Wittenberg actually #1 all-time in D3 wins, and Hope finds themselves at #4.
Had 2 historic programs, both coached very well. You can see with Coach Matt Croce and Wittenberg and Coach Greg Mitchell with Hope. 2 guys that are very well respected in D3 and have had a lot of success.
There's Killens over to Jeff Queen. Dawson Scott looking for Killens. He's trying to find any type of airspace. Nice job there by Warman to fight around, almost forced the turnover. Greg Mitchell can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm not sure there. I thought for sure that's off Gallic. Either way, it's Wittenberg ball.
5-minute shot clock. Killens. Yeah, his first step is just a little bit different. You don't see that first step many times here at the D3 level. Killens really ultra quick off the dribble.
Yeah, we were talking at the break. I mean, Werman looks just as quick as him. He's done really well defensively. You can see on that drive on the other end, Werman able to get that one step, and once you create that, makes everything else easier.
Nice job by Hovey working on the ball, trying to get it to Killens in the corner. Hope pretty balanced scoring here so far today, and that's been kind of a trend of their season. Pretty balanced in terms of the scoring department. Of course, we talked about those two bigs inside that are two leading scorers for Hope, but another balanced day so far for the Flying Dutchman. Outside to Queen. Queen with a hand in his face. They'll say that Hovey fouled him. I think it'll be 3 shots. Yes, it will. It'll be 3 shots for the senior Jeff Queen out of Cincinnati.
It's 16-16 here with 6:30 to play. Makes me think, Jordan, or is it a race to 50 today in DeVos Fieldhouse? I mean,
no, Matt, yeah, you're not wrong. We've seen Hope has had some really nice offensive outputs. We've seen them play games in they scored 92 on Wilmington, 96 on Concordia, Wisconsin, and then even against Wisconsin Whitewater, a top 5 team in the country, scored 76. So a little bit uncharacteristic in some ways, and same thing with Wittenberg. Seems like a little bit of a defensive battle so far.
Got the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, how about Jeff Queen? He had 15 points a week ago in their big win over Wabash College, and Jeff Queen with his first points here this afternoon. Decker outside, guarded by Queen. Here goes Wiggerink. Like you said, Matt, that high-low look has been really effective. Quillen, great pass. He's a great passer out of the post to Decker.
Wittenberg just doesn't have the size or the length to be able to stay with both Wiggerink and Quillen, so they're just using that to their advantage.
Yeah, really interesting. Sometimes they'll pop Quillen and throw into Wiggerink. Sometimes the opposite. Oh, Killens almost brought rain with that floater.
And you can see now, lineup-wise, Jordan, they're just kind of going to a 3-forward set, sticking with the 2 guards and getting it down to the big boys.
Here's Wiggerink working baseline. Oh, nice defensive effort there. Dawson Scott stayed straight up and forced a tough look from Wiggerink. Going the other way is Wittenberg. That one's no good by Asher. Asher's been pretty aggressive from 15 feet. Here comes Warman. Trying to get Hope into their set. 5 minutes remaining here. Hope finds themselves down 3. Gets a really tough Wittenberg team here at home. Quillen, fake handoff. 10 on the shot clock for Hope. Decker hounded by multiple defenders. 17-footer for Wiggerink. Tanner Wiggerink diversifying his game this year. Pops out to 17 feet and hits it.
You and I talk, man, he's been a late bloomer. We've watched his career go from being that freshman from West Ottawa and getting stronger, getting more and more confident every year. He's just gotten better. It's a great story of a D3 athlete that now as a senior is really being impactful.
Yeah, you talked to head coach Greg Mitchell, and he says that confidence is the big thing that has changed with Tanner Wiggerink this year. Killens, deep triple try. Oh, Killens from the logo knocks it in. No hesitation from Killens, and he has 8 points.
He's just a player, man. That's so fun.
Oh, nice job by Tanner Wiggerink, and Hope has gotten that look probably 3 or 4 times, it seems, Matt. Just none of them have gone down those and one opportunities.
On the other end, with Killens hitting that 3, Jordan, it's like there's really, I mean, defensively, you force them into the worst shot they could take, and it seemed to be the best option at that possession.
Yeah, awkward end of shot clock, deep triple.
24-foot, yeah.
But Killens, he has not checked out of this game yet, I don't think. And Hope feels ultra confident with, Wittenberg feels ultra confident with the ball in his hands.
Also for the Flying Dutchman, number 4, Sam
Carlson checking back in for the Flying Dutchman. Wegerink, solid performance out of him so far. 11 points for Tanner Wegerink, the senior out of West Ottawa. Matt, you get the sense here the next couple minutes are going to be really important. This game could either be stretched out to a 10 or 12-point lead for Wittenberg, or Hope could keep clawing their way back in and even take the lead heading into halftime.
Yeah, I do feel confident that Hope's defensive engagement's been better, but I mean, just with 2 starters, or well, I guess 3 with Hubby there on the court now for Hope that they can keep it within a few.
Excellent team defense there. You can see the help side once number 1 Sturry got to the baseline. Help side defense came, really disruptive. Sturry ends up turning it over. It'll be Hope basketball. Less than 4 minutes left here in the first half. In what has not been necessarily the most offensively dynamic half, but these 2 teams battling it out. Ben Wager and Hope has taken the lead here off that 3. Improbably, Hope stringing together some defensive trips here, and then Wager knocks in the 3.
Good look, good confident take there from Wager, no hesitation.
Here's Sturry, over to Killens. They're gonna tag Ben Wager with the foul. Keith Rivers, freshman who we mentioned earlier, the 6'6" freshman who's extremely strong, was fighting for space. They'll say Wager pushed him.
It's funny, Jordan. I mean, for Wittenberg, they do move the ball around. They like to get it on that left block, like you said, but when they don't know what to do, they just give the ball to Killens and let him decide.
Let him create. I would do the same thing. Nice job there by Wager. Controls the rebound. Hope, chance to extend this lead after for so long it just seemed like Hope couldn't throw it in the ocean. Maybe Wager's corner triple last possession will get him going. Dykehouse, he brought Keith Rivers way outside the 3-point arc.
Team's 5th.
Sideline out of bounds for Hope. Killens and Dykehouse battling about 30 feet away from the basket. Killens stops, pops, no good. Here he comes on the rebound. Killens and Dykehouse, 2 guys that these coaches feel extremely comfortable with the ball in their hands. Here's Rivers. Over to Grayson Sturry, and Matt, we've talked about it. Hope defensively, they have looked different here in the last 5 or 6 minutes. This is another example of that. Wittenberg, potential turnover. Oh, Hovey hit the deck. What a hustle play by the freshman. Here comes Dykehouse to Wager. And Carlson, nice pass there by Ben Wager to Carlson.
Looks like the officials are checking out Jeff Queen at the mid-court line now. Queen's going to get a sub.
Yeah, holding his head a little bit. There were some bodies hitting the deck there, Matt.
Yeah, fighting for that ball on that turnover there by Wittenberg. We talked before the game, Hope not happy, Coach Mitchell, with so many turnovers. They've been averaging 13.7 a game through 6 games, and something really trying to clean up here over the Christmas break as you head into conference play. On the other end for Wittenberg, a team just under 10 turnovers a game. I mean, at this level in college basketball, you got to be able to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, every possession matters, especially once you get into those big-time conference matchups. Here, a nice test for both these squads. Here's Killens, always dangerous with the ball in his hands. Nice job by Dykehouse. Hope, it's been a block party down there for Hope here so far. 10 on the shot clock, and they're just going to give it to Killens. Ben Wager is going to get caught with another foul. The official, in his explanation to Coach Mitchell, said that he was little knee leg in the back situation there for Ben Wager. Asher unable to hit. 2 minutes left here in the first half. A first half that offensively has picked up here in the last couple minutes. Dykehouse over to Carlson. Warman to Wegerink. It's going to be a steady dose of Wegerink and Quillen here. Kick out try for Dykehouse. Oh, and there's Gabe Quillen. He's comfortable shooting the 3. That one just long. Carlson fighting for the rebound. Wittenberg will grab it. Oh, Tyler Gallick. And Wegerink with another block.
That's
hounding defense here, Matt.
Yeah, really good strong take there by Gallick, and Wegerink kind of came out of nowhere from behind.
Again, it didn't even seem like Wegerink jumped on that one. Quillen had a block like that earlier. These bigs so long inside. Oh, impressive finish over the outstretched arm of Wegerink for Dawson Scott. Just about 1 minute remaining here in half number one. Warman's going to go high ball screen with Wegerink. And here's that high-low look we've been talking about, Matt.
They just got mismatches everywhere right now.
Oh, Warman hanging and hitting. Left-hand dribble to about 8 feet, and the floater's good for Warman, the sophomore. Hope leads by 3 here. Less than 1 minute remaining. You get the sense this might be the last Wittenberg possession. And Warman just kind of drove Cameron Harrison out of bounds.
Hope College foul number 2, Marcus Warman, his second.
To get your second foul with less than a minute in the first half. It's not ideal for Hope College here, especially on just on a drive when you know that you just got to keep your hands outside your pockets. That's not a great foul.
Makes it 9 team fouls for the Flying Dutchman, so sends Wittenberg to the line. Harrison knocked the first one in. Harrison unable to hit the second. Coach Crozet was trying to get a substitution in. Looks like that won't happen for the Tigers. Oh, Wegerink, oh, the slam. Dykhouse, eyes in the back of his head. Wegerink finishes. And there's that crowd just a little bit, Matt. They've had a little bit of something to cheer about here over the last couple minutes.
They're on winter break too, I guess.
Killens is going to be content to take the last one here, looking for an isolation. Oh, deep triple by Killens. That one's off long. Asher turnaround try, no good. 2 on the clock. Carlson fires. Just short. I think the roof would have blown off this place if we would have knocked that one in. But Hope leads by 4 here, Matt, at the end of half number 1.
31-27, like you said, a race to 50. Might be a race to 60 here when it's all said and done, but a lot of slow possessions there offensively. Wittenberg's plan really just being, let's get the ball to Killens and see what he wants to do and to open up some other guys. But for Hope, I expect them to be a little more demanding offensively, continue to go to Wegerink and Quillen down low, maybe get Cheney involved off the bench, just knowing their big presence is really overwhelming Wittenberg down low. And if you're Wittenberg, I think you got to shoot it well from the outside and force Hope into bad situations and get Warman another foul early in this second half.
Yeah, Matt, you said it. No doubt a physical defensive battle here through one half on this Saturday afternoon from DeVos Fieldhouse. Hope leads by 4, 31-27. We'll be back after the halftime break.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we're involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
In our popular mythology, revolutions happen in Silicon Valley, right? But no, the revolution happened here.
I think we are starting a revolution. It's coming from a very strong sense of who we are.
It's immediately creating a multi-generational community.
There's something magical happens when you shift from being a payer to being a giver.
Hope Forward has 58 students, I think, today-ish. You know, when we started in '94, we had 47. It's doable. What they're trying to do is doable. Getting people to believe early on is the hardest part.
It has given people a sense of belonging to a cause greater than themselves.
This can happen. This is possible, and we need each of you to be brand ambassadors for this initiative.
We're all aware of the crisis in American education. There are other crises as well that I think are linked to it. The second is the crisis facing our young people, the mental health crisis. And the third crisis is the crisis in our church. And when I look at what is happening here at this school, in this community, I see it as not just addressing the first of those crises, but all three of them.
The students are incredible, and the idea is incredible. Why not 30 years from now, this is the norm?
I've said this a million times, but who better than a place called Hope to run toward things that to the world look hopeless?
Can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. A well of the storm, I feel like it's season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. I put myself in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Out to the loss, like I know the way. Stay on my job, like who need a break? It wasn't possible, I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Running back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. 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 Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one.
Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
smile, the universal hello. A friendly welcome and a sign of confidence. A simple smile can brighten someone's day. At Mayu Dentistry, we design beautiful smiles for the whole family. We strive to meet your individual goals with the latest technology to give you a healthy, lasting smile. Mayu Dentistry, where smiles begin. Proud partners of Hope Athletics.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.
Back here from DeVos Fieldhouse, Matt Wainer and Jordan George. I want to take this opportunity to thank our anchor partners here at Hope College. First of all, Lawrence and Vanderzort, from our founding in 1962 today, LVZ Financial Planning's mission remains the same: to deliver peace of mind for whatever comes next for our clients. We use a team approach because we believe 3 heads are better than 1. Schedule a strategy session to find out what it means to be an LVZ VIP. Peace of mind done different. Lighthouse Title. Lighthouse Title Group is based in Holland and located at 321 Settlers Road. Whether you are buying, selling, or refinancing, you have the right to choose your title and closing provider. For more information on Lighthouse Title, visit lighthousetitle.net. Electrify your lawn tools and save with Holland BPW's Energy Smart Rebates. See the ad in tonight's program or apply at hollandbpw.com/rebates. For our partners of the Hope College basketball team, Michigan ENT, Hope fan or Calvin fan, Michigan ENT and allergy specialist has you covered. And thank you to Mayu Dentistry, your local full-service dental office, here to serve all your dental needs. Call to schedule your appointment today or visit www.hollanddentist.com. And last but not least, Edward Jones. This event is sponsored by Scott Jungling Practice with Edward Jones, where they're honored to serve and help families achieve their most cherished life and financial goals. So Jordan, back here, 31-27. I'm really just looking for Hope to apply pressure down on the low post with Quillen and Wiegerink, and then on the defensive end for them to continue to neutralize Killens, force him to make errors.
Yeah, Matt, you get the sense that the first couple minutes here are just going to be really big tone-setting minutes for both these teams. Obviously, Trey Killens is going to have the basketball in his hands for the Tigers, but Hope, what does this first offensive set look like? I have a feeling, I have a prediction. I'm thinking some high-low looks between Wiegerink and Quillen.
So it's Wiegerink with 13 for Hope, Killens with 8, leading scores for Wittenberg.
Here's Marcus Warman as we start the second half here from DeVos Fieldhouse. Gabe Quillen looking down low to Wiegerink. It's no good, not open there early. Warman, left-hand dribble outside to Hovey. Oh, Hovey, runner, got it to go. Parker Hovey, acrobatic finish by the freshman.
Good finish by Hovey. Love the confidence on the drive. Extend that Hope lead to 6.
Harrison outside to Jeff Queen. Wittenberg, not a ton of substitutions here. They have a short bench. They play a short rotation. These guys are playing heavy minutes this season. Killens inside to Daniel Asher. Asher working on Quillen. Oh, nice cut by Killens. Hanging, can't finish, and Hope comes away with it. Hope, 6-point lead, chance to stretch it here. Here's Warman.
Mismatch for Warman there. He's got Harrison on him.
Wiegerink going up. Coach Mitchell thought there was contact. It'll go the other way. Killens to Queen. This is a physical basketball game here in the first half, no doubt about it.
It's one of Hope's strengths. They like to make the game physical. They feel confident in their ability to play more physical than other teams, especially when they really haven't found that three-point shooting so far this year.
Nice job by Wiegerink to stay down against Eddie Brown. 3 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, left wing triple. And another good defensive possession by Hope. That's been their strength here over the last 10 minutes of game action. Quillen snaking inside, threw that one over his head, over the outstretched arm of Tanner Wiegerink. And Killens makes him pay by going the other end. He'll head to the free throw line.
Just Wiegerink's first on that. Not a bad defensive possession, but that's the worst thing that you can let Killens do to you, is just once he gets by you a little bit, he's going to make something happen around the bucket.
Killens one of those guys that if he gets a rebound or a turnover or a loose ball, he's not looking for any type of outlet pass. He wants to go and start the track meet himself and have a race to the rim. Uncharacteristic miss there by Killens, short on the second free throw. Hope leads by 5. Parker Hovey, who, like you said, Matt, he's been impressive early in his Hope career. Only about 5 games in as a freshman.
Wittenberg struggling to find their defensive positioning here, and that leaves Dykhouse wide open.
Dykhouse, nothing but the bottom in front of the Hope bench. Hope lead is now 8.
They're just late on their, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rotations. I got you.
Thanks, Jordan.
I got you. Asher, tough one.
It's this light crowd is getting to my head, you know. I need a little more energy in this piece. They sell coffees up there?
Marcus Warman, tried for the tough finish. Good defense there by Harrison. Here come the Tigers. .40 or 6-0 run by Hope here would be extremely big in the course of this one. Eddie Brown working on Wiegerink. Asher, yeah, that's his bread and butter. Daniel Asher from 15 feet.
I like that possession for Wittenberg there. Moving the ball a little bit better. I don't mind, too, them getting Eddie Brown involved to attack Wegerink.
Quillen working on Asher. Oh, nice step through. The junior from Catholic Central. Easiest two he's had all evening.
Yes, sir. That's great movement with his body. He's really good. Great body control for a 6'8" forward.
Harrison, good job of getting to 2 feet, and Warman just bailed him out a little bit there. Love to see Warman just stay solid because Harrison was in a tough spot there at about 13 feet.
Like I said with that, thought that there was all touch on ball, but Warman's going to have to take a seat on the bench. Looks like it's Carlson coming in the game. And he's going to have to take a long break here with 3 fouls.
Carlson checking in with a guy that I'd love to see get in the open floor place that you asked for if the concession stand is maybe selling some coffee. Sam Carlson Thunder Slam would be energizing here for the Stavos Fieldhouse crowd. Harrison good from the free throw line. Hope leads by 7. Interesting, Matt. It just feels like they lead by 2. You know, this no lead is safe here in this one. Dykehouse to Quillen. Quillen, successful last trip.
Especially in a game of runs. Wow!
Ask and you shall receive.
You said Carlson. How about a Wegerink Thunder Slam? 15 for the big fella.
Tanner Wegerink, second jam of the day. That one cocked it behind his head a little bit. 2 hands. Hung on the rim for just a beat.
Save that one for the highlight reel.
Hope leads by 10, but Trey Killens. This is why no lead is safe against Wittenberg. Trey Killens averages over 20 points per game. Tough finish.
He's only halfway there. You got to expect him to get to his number.
Parker Hovey on the left wing. This has been the look that's been successful for Hope. Wittenberg's going to bring 2. Quillen wisely pulls it out. 10 on the shot clock. Wegerink through the contact and can't get it to go once again. But Hope will head to the free throw line up 7.
Eddie Brown uncertain of what he needs to do there to change. And as you see, you're always going to get called if you have hands kind of over the shoulders in that way. Brown's got 3, so he's going to have to take a seat. Looks like they're bringing in Keith Rivers.
And both these teams in a little bit of foul trouble here early in the second half. 3 fouls for Warman, 3 fouls for Eddie Brown. Brown's been impressive here today. I like his game. Long sophomore, pretty skilled. Does a good job out there for the Tigers.
I do too. He adds a lot of value on the defensive end. They really hadn't gotten him going much on offense, but you can tell that he's quick and he's strong. I'd like to see what he can get done.
Rob Nocek checking into the ball game for the Flying Dutchman. This is the first time that we've seen him, the senior from Bloomingdale, Illinois. Wittenberg ball down 8. Expect a steady diet of Trey Killens on the offensive end. Some of these other guys have gotten involved. Jeff Queen has 3 points on the afternoon. There's Killens. Oh, hanging and almost finishing. Killens took off from about 10 feet away. There's Hovey. Left hand tried it. No good, and they're going to go the other way now. Fast and furious here in the second half.
Hope's clinging to that 8-point lead. Like you said, just feels like 2.
Nocek doing a good job defensively there on Dawson Scott. Nocek just checked into the ballgame about 10 seconds ago.
Your job, that's exactly the value you need to add if you're coming off the bench.
Dykehouse that time, just veteran move, drove directly into Killens.
And in Jordan, in my opportunity to talk to Coach Mitchell, I mean, one of the main things he's saying is who can I find as those 3 guys I'm going to trust most to play 15-plus minutes off the bench. And they're still kind of figuring that out. You know, it's been a lot of Decker and Carlson today, Wagger, Cheney, but it's about 10, 11 guys deep right now, and I think he'd like to get that to be about 8 that he really trusts.
Ben Wagger, who we saw hit a really important 3-ball in the first half, was all air on that one. Wittenberg basketball. Here comes Killens. Tigers have been struggling a little bit offensively here to start the second half. Only 2 points scored here in the first 6 minutes for Wittenberg. Got to credit that Hope defense. They've stood tall. Oh, nice job by Killens, hanging and hitting. And like you said, Matt, we have to expect Killens to get over 20 points here again.
Elite body control by him. What he lacks in size, he's able to make up for by being able to control his body in the air well. Too strong.
Oh, Quillen, really solid take there over his left shoulder. The officials say that he cleared him out.
Yeah, it looks like it was that left elbow he kind of used as a clearing elbow. And they're going to call him for that 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, one of those, that's a tough play to officiate because there is just so much contact right there. So one of those calls that could definitely go either way. Bang, bang call. It'll be Wittenberg ball. Wittenberg leads by 6. And Harrison, nice veteran move there, found his defender in the air. 2 shots for Cameron Harrison.
Really a 5-point swing here. Coach Mitchell not letting it go with the officials. Just refuses to quit, continuing to tell him that he cannot find where Quillen was called on that foul.
Harrison off on the first. Harrison, a guy that I would just describe as extremely under control out there. The junior from Eaton, Ohio. That Hope lead has now shrunk to 5. Here comes Dykhouse. Ben Wager, left corner 3, no good. Nice job by man, another one of those situations where there's just guys flying everywhere and someone has to get called. That one is off, I think, on Rob Nocek.
We got multiple things going on. I'm sorry, yeah. I was distracted. Coach Crosey's going to the scorers table. He wants to double check on the score of this game. So he wanted to make sure it wasn't 37. So I was watching that deliberation go on down there to make sure that we got the score right. It's 41-36 here.
Yeah, I was a little bit distracted too, Matt. Coach Crosey was checking with the scorers table here. Turns out the score was correct, 36 points for Wittenberg. Wiggering skied for the block. They'll say there was body contact, and that'll be Wiggering's second foul.
Man, in a game that remains physical, it's going to be a lot of fouls here in the second half.
Admittedly, it's gotten a little choppy here over the last minute. A lot of stops, a lot of starts, unique situations.
Choppy and chippy from both teams, just clawing their way. Like I said, first team to 60 wins.
Yeah, at the end of the half, we thought, oh, maybe we're in for a higher scoring ball game, and so far in the second half, it's been more of the same for these teams in terms of the offensive struggles. Decker checks in for Hope. Hope leads by 4. That lead just ever shrinking for the Flying Dutchman. 13 minutes left. This is going to be one of those games if you're a Hope fan that the clock is not necessarily your friend. Nice kick out by Wiggering. No error for Decker. He pulled that one from deep.
Hand in his face too.
Harrison on the left wing. And here's Killens. Haven't seen him get going in the last couple minutes. You have to expect he'll be aggressive. Harrison hounded by Dykhouse. Keith Rivers tried to go to the opposite side. Nice defense there by Wager.
I got to say, on off ball now, it's time to give the respect out here to Sam Carlson. With Werman on the bench, he's played terrific defensive minutes.
Has done a really good job of not fouling while still contesting. Wagering goes up for that one. The foul is going to be on Keith Rivers.
Tigers foul number 22, Keith Rivers, his second, team's third. Entering the line for the Tigers, number 32, Daniel Escher.
Man, Tanner Wiggering has 17, and I would say it's even a quiet 17 for Tanner. He's just kind of gone about his business today. Been a big part of Hope extending this lead.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, he makes his way to 18 now. It's somebody that it's been down in the post. He's hit some 17-footers, like really nothing from the outside. He's just been hitting easy shots, and Wittenberg's kind of been letting them.
Oh, Wager volleyball spiked that one, but not before Decker picks up the foul.
Hope just that you can see when everybody comes together, just that size advantage they have over. Asher's done a pretty good job in neutralizing some of it, but when you have two bigs now and Wagger out there with Quillen on the bench. And here it looks like our Werman minutes are coming back now with 11:45 to play. He's got 3.
Decker's going to take a seat. I like this look from Hope. Warman and Sam Carlson in there at the same time. A lot of nice defensive versatility here down the stretch for the Flying Dutchman as they lead by 6.
You can probably put Dykhouse or Carlson on Killens and then allow Werman to take the other guard, Queen, as they're setting up in a trap now. Looks like half-court pressure. Easily gets by it as Werman.
Yeah, 1-2-2 there, just not even meant to, as Wiggering is off on the 3, not even meant to necessarily cause a turnover, but to at least slow down Hope, force them to use more of the shot clock. Here's Killens, hard hedge by Wiggering.
That's right, that is Werman on Queen, it looks like. So they're going to try and attack Werman. Lets him get the easier shot, but gets away with it.
And Queen fouls off the ball. Man, this has been a physical ball game, Matt. This is any 50-50 ball has been up for grabs, and both these teams pretty relentless in pursuing them.
Yeah, here comes Quillen back in the ball game now, and need that physical presence. I like switching up those looks though for Coach Mitch. He's played with that 3-guard set momentarily as they're out there now. Werman, Dykhouse, Carlson get a little bit of a different look at it, and the 2 towering bigs.
Quillen top of the key to Dykhouse. 11 minutes left in this one. Warman kick out to Dykhouse. Awkward possession there as Dykhouse was looking down low for the big. 7 on the shot clock. Hope's going to have a baseline out of bounds. Dykhouse going to move quickly. 5 on the shot clock, down to Quillen. Quillen tried to finish. Once again, Greg Mitchell not necessarily happy with that one. Thought there was some physical contact. No call. Hope leads by 5.
It's been a stalemate here, and Wittenberg's been really strong defensively. So is Hope. I mean, down the stretch, that's what these teams are leaning on, is really their biggest strength, as Killens gets the and 1.
We sound like a broken record here, Matt, but we just need to expect Killens to get right around 20 points, maybe even over. So Hope needs to be aware that he's going to be seeking out his shot, ultra aggressive, the junior Killens from Cincinnati, Ohio.
And we thought Wiggering's 18 was quiet. I mean, Killens at 15 here, and it's been really quiet. He's hit some threes. He's hit some late shot selection, but and for somebody that has the ball a lot, I mean, he looks to dish and find his guys. There's Werman.
Oh, Werman corner triple. That's just what the doctor ordered for Hope. They'll actually say that was a 2 foot on the line for Werman. As Wittenberg went to that 2-3 zone, Hope attacked it. Corner shot for Werman. Here's Queen. Killens. Oh, nice dump down to Asher, and Killens upset over that turnover. And Hope needs to be aware that if you look at this Wittenberg lineup, really the only guy that's shown a ton of offensive aggressiveness is Killens. So keying in on him late will be important. Dykhouse hanging, can't hit. Went right at Asher, the defender. Wiggering cleans up the mess, can't do it. Sam Carlson, Johnny on the spot with the left hand.
7-point lead now for Hope.
There's Sam Carlson. You know, he's not going to show up on the stat sheet a ton, but just those little things compare him to like an Eli Schoonveld type player for Hope, guy that's able to do those little things to help Hope win.
He's played some really meaningful minutes so far.
That was an awkward play as Gallick found himself caught up in the air. Wigerink attacking hard. Going right at his defender. He was not going to be stopped on that one.
Tigers foul number 35, Dawson Scott, his second, team's fifth.
We're going to have a Wittenberg timeout here as we're getting down towards crunch time. 9 minutes remaining in this one. Hope leads by 7, 47-40.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
Welcome back here to DeVos Fieldhouse. And Matt, as we've gone down the stretch run, we were just talking during the break how this game has just seemed a little bit awkward here throughout. What do you feel like some of the keys are for both these squads here late?
It's been reliant on defense for both these teams. That's really their identity. Hope, a team that through 6 games are giving up 65 a game, so they're right on track. Wittenberg has been getting up 75, and they've been really good. So they're kind of mirrors of each other in some of those ways, where Hope Hope has found today a lot of love from Tanner Wigerink, and he's played fantastic on both ends of the court. And I think that's what you see from these two teams, being they rely so much on the defensive end and their engagement, and that's what keeps them in ball games, and that's why we kind of have a slugfest here.
Yeah, so no doubt.
Looking at the stats here, Jordan, sorry to interrupt, we got Hope College just shooting 39% from the field, Wittenberg 30% from the field. Wittenberg 33% from 3, Hope College just 23%.
Yeah, Matt, this wouldn't be what you would call an extremely visually appealing game here so far, but you know, if you ask any coach, they'll say that all that matters is that W in the win column. So both these teams fighting hard here down the stretch. Obviously heading into winter break, a pivotal time to try to gain some momentum for both these squads. Here's Killens working on Carlson. Carlson, like we've said, Matt, huge minutes out of him here today. Queen on Parker Hovey. Hovey was on the bench for a little stretch there. He finds himself back in there.
I've noticed that through the first 6 games, he started about 5 here. He's just played around that 20-minute mark each game, so I think they're just trying to figure out what his minutes are going to be and find who else is going to come in.
Oh, Queen's going to be kicking himself over that one later. Just got right to his spot, unable to finish. Here's Warman.
Wigerink just averaging 10 a game, and he's at 20 so far today.
Awesome little set there by Hope. Back screen, and Hovey found himself wide open there on the baseline. Quillen, excuse me. Wittenberg's going to have to get something going offensively. That lead is ballooned out to 11 for the Flying Dutchman. Queen got Hovey all the way in the air, calmly steps in and knocks it down. Name of the game for Hope here late is going to be quality offensive possessions. Can they get excellent looks, good shots versus great shots for Hope? Less than 8 minutes remaining. Warman kick out, Wigerink left wing. That one's good. Have yourself a day, Tanner Wigerink.
Great shot by the senior, just carrying Hope College to this 12-point lead.
23 now for Wigerink. And a really good job defensively, but an even better job on offense. Eddie Brown with the right hand.
I want to give some love to Wittenberg's freshman, Gallick, number 24. He's really done well defensively. He's been on Carlson for a few minutes here, but he's rotated around. He's fought his way through screens really well. As a freshman, I think you got to be happy about what he can be in the future.
Nice job there by Wittenberg, just digging on Wigerink. Quillen tried to shoot the 12-footer, couldn't knock it in. Oh, Killens is always going to push the pace. Hard foul by Quillen.
Nice attack. No attempt to even square up at all. He went behind the back to try and put that ball up.
Quillen found no other option, but just had to foul Killens there on the break. Ben Wager checking in for Tanner Wigerink. You get the sense that this will be a potentially 45-second break for Wigerink, maybe a minute. Man, it seems like every time Hope's thrown a punch that Wittenberg's been able to counter that punch by staying right in this ball game.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, been impressed with their ability to just stay poised, rely on their leadership, and they switch to a 2-3 now. Gonna force Hope to try and shoot out of it.
Oh, lob! Oh, Ben Wager! Showtime here in DeVos. Wow. What a finish!
Out of nowhere.
They just set a back screen, and Ben Wager went up and finished. Nice pass there by Warman. They're going to get a foul, I believe, on Parker Hovey. Queen drove baseline.
And the double bonus now is Wittenberg with Hope now with 10 fouls, and we still got 6 to play.
Yeah, that could definitely be a storyline here down the stretch. It's been a fast-moving second half. I think there's only been one timeout called in the whole second half. Not a ton of stoppages. Kind of testing both these teams' conditioning here as we've been fast and furious in the second half. Dykhouse going to check back in for Hope.
We got Dykhouse, Worman, Wager, Hovey, and Quillen in there. And Wigerink his break on the bench.
Just a token 2-2-1 there from Wittenberg forces Hope to start their offense with 20 on the shot clock rather than 26. Goals to speed Hope up a little bit throughout the course of the possession. Hovey telegraphed that pass. Good job by Warman to pick that one up. Killens wasn't able to control it. They're going to get that foul on, it looks like 35. That's Dawson Scott.
We could see that play right in front of us. Killens really wanting that foul. He thought Dykhouse push off as they were scrounging around to get that basketball.
Less than 6 minutes left here. Here's Marcus Warman. Hope needs to have some long quality offensive possessions.
Nice steal by Queen.
Oh, Killens showing a little bit of athleticism there. Nice pass by Harrison. 6-point ball game, and if you're a Hope College fan, it has to be in the back of your mind the leads that Hope has blown here over the last couple weeks. They've cut the lead to 6 now, has Wittenberg. That'll be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break here from DeVos Fieldhouse. Hope leads by 6 with 5.5 minutes remaining.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both a business academic load as well as economics. I loved the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope's stories of transformational impact.
Welcome back as we tick down towards crunch time here at DeVos Fieldhouse. Flying Dutchman lead over Wittenberg, 56-50 in what has been a back-and-forth ball game. Hope's taking control here, Matt, in the second half.
Yeah, just with a 6-point lead, like you said. Concern being them holding on to the lead, hitting free throws here in this last 5 minutes as Wittenberg's got 6 fouls, so they're almost in the 1-and-1.
Parker Hovey with 15 on the shot clock. Over to Warman. We've seen him be aggressive here today. Dykehouse, baseline drive, hangs, can't hit. And it's deja vu all over again. Hope, ton of and one opportunities, unable to finish. Dykehouse will head to the line.
This is the game right here where Hope really just needs to be able to show themselves, prove to themselves we can close out a ball game, and that it was just a couple of happenstances against Whitewater and Platteville. And credit to Whitewater and Platteville, they played great down the stretch. I mean, those are 2 games that Hope really felt like they could have won, but 2 teams that have a high percentage of winning their conference and being in the NCAA tournament in February.
Dykehouse, the guy that Hope has ultimate trust in at the free throw line. He shoots right around 90% for his career at Hope College. He knocks them both in, extends the Hope lead to 8. Smart move there by Killens, just driving right at Carlson. Carlson a half step late.
And as we got the intel from Hope SID, Alan Babbitt, it is a career high for Tanner Wegerink. 23 points today and still going.
And we had talked about how it seemed like maybe a quiet night for Wegerink, even though he was scoring a ton. I think his last few buckets have not been quiet. Big time dunk here in the second half, and a deep 3 as well. That lead stays around 6. 2-2-1 press action here from Wittenberg. Dykehouse and Warman definitely have a lot of trust in them to break that press. Dykehouse stops out to Quillen. 10 on the shot clock. Quillen thought he showed good patience there by getting to 2 feet and trying to go with the left hand. Officials say he shuffled his feet.
Big possession here for Killens and Wittenberg, down 6. Let's see if they can get something going here.
Man, Killens already has 21 points. Nice job there. 16-footer, no good. And they're going to tag Tanner Wegerink with a foul. That was a nice job by Dawson Scott, calm under pressure. He goes up for a finish. Wegerink hits him, and he'll head to the free throw line to try to cut this Hope lead to 5.
Once again, it's Coach Mitchell and the referees going at it here in Jordan. Talking over that. He was looking for a travel call there. It's Dawson Scott, the sophomore from Newcastle, gets one of them to go.
Newcastle, Indiana, I believe the largest high school basketball arena in the country.
Yeah, it's a really classic statement. It's very cool. They shot a movie there like 20 years ago. I forget which one. It wasn't Hoosiers, obviously, but it's one of the largest basketball stadiums. Really kind of like a mecca.
Cool spectacle. Marcus Warman, bank is open on a Saturday in Holland. Warman utilizes it. Hope's up 7.
Yeah, I'll always give respect to Indiana high school basketball. Can't deny it. That's how you learn how to shoot. Nice pass.
Scott down low. Could not finish. And Matt Croce has his head in his hands. That's one that they want back. As Scott went to Cam Harrison, who couldn't get the shot to go. We'll see if this is a 30-second or a full for Hope. It'll be a full timeout taken by Greg Mitchell. Hope leads by 7 here at DeVos Fieldhouse. Just about 3.5 minutes left. We'll be right back.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
Welcome back here to DeVos Fieldhouse in a game that we said was going fast. The last 5 minutes seem to have really slowed down here from DeVos.
With Tanner Wigerink with that career high in 23 points and rebounds as well with 11, so he's got a double-double here. Second leading scorer for Hope would be Marcus Werman with 10, and obviously the 21 for Killens, the junior from Wittenberg. They're up 7, 3.5 to play. This is where Hope has to put their foot on the jugular and end this ball game.
Nice roll there by Wigerink, and Tanner Wigerink adds to his career high 25 now for Wigerink. And like you said, Matt, 11 rebounds. What a performance from the senior who's having a breakout season this year. Killens, really nice job of getting to 2 feet there, under control. Quillen, hard hedge out on Killens. 10 on the shot clock. Queen triple, no good. And that one skirts out of bounds. Another defensive trip. They're starting to stack defensive trips here as Hope. That'll be a key over the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, you got to go back to back. A couple of defensive stops. That'll help. 2:50 to play. Up 9. This is when the free throws are going to be huge.
Yeah, that's going to be offense. Marcus Warman, left hand.
It's pretty easy to see there. It was right in front of us. He extended that elbow, kind of extended a hand through the chest of Cameron Harrison.
Yeah, that was a good call there by the official. He was right on it. And that's a telltale sign is when that arm gets extended like that. You can see that. Warman tagged with a foul. Hope leads by 9. Wittenberg, time is getting short for the Tigers. Gonna have to be in attack mode here early in the shot clock. Killens hanging and finishing.
Why not? Nobody else.
Matt, what an impressive player is Trey Killens.
That's 3 games in a row here. You go Miles Barnstable, you go Logan Pearson, you go Trey Killens. 3 guys that I can't wait to see come March. Are those guys all on the first or second team All-American? I mean, just unbelievable guards Hope has had to play so far. Barnstable had 35 for Whitewater. Pearson added 27, now Killens with 23.
Warman pull up. There's Tanner Wigerink, his 12th rebound of the night. New life for the Flying Dutchman. And at this point in the game, what a pivotal play by Tanner Wigerink. Hope content to use all of this shot clock here. Dykhouse attacking. Oh, able to control himself, finish with his left hand. Hope leads by 9. Oh, Dykhouse on both ends.
A big strip there, up 9 here with 1:27 to play. Time's all but running out.
The 5th-year senior from Zeeland East coming up big there defensively with the poke away on Queen.
This is the kind of finish you were looking to see from Hope that they didn't have the last 2 games.
Lefty stepped through it, and Sam Carlson, Hope dominating the glass, and that's a backbreaker for Wittenberg. Coach Mitchell will call a timeout, and the bench is fired up about that. The extra effort by the Flying Dutchman.
Huge way to finish this ball game with a minute left, Jordan. I mean, this is the last 2 games where just possession. They let teams hang around. They let them hang around. They let them hang around. Miss free throws. Allow teams to get hot late. And this is one up 9 with a minute to play. It all feels but wrapped up. And they got the offensive rebound when they needed to. Tanner Wigerink stepping up with some big plays down the stretch and able to control the basketball when they needed to here in a ball game that's just been an absolute slugfest.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Matt. It's been the little things. It's been those little plays, the tip outs, the steals, the pokeaways. Hasn't necessarily been shooting it like crazy from the outside or big time offensive explosions. Just those little plays for Hope here late.
And now DeVos Fieldhouse starting to get after with a little bit of YMCA action. Well, why I had to take an hour and 45 minutes to get there.
Sometimes that's all you need, a little YMCA. I mean, come on.
Well, there's no 7-inning stretch here, is there? I'm a baseball guy.
Marcus Warman, 8 on the shot clock for Hope. Going to have to get something up here relatively quickly. Oh, and who else? Oh, Tanner Wigrink almost got to 28 individual points. Here comes Killens. Hope going to throw multiple bodies at him. Tried the high glasser. And it looks like with a 9-point lead, Wittenberg's going to be content to let Hope dribble this one out.
Still 6 more seconds than the shot clock with the game clock separation, but 9-point lead. Wittenberg's just got some stuff that they got to think about as they head into conference play. They go to 7-4. Hope College improves to 5-3. Clayton Dykehouse gets the deep 3 to go. That'll help his stats.
Dykehouse thought, well, I guess I might shoot it, and knocks it in from deep. Killens doing some of the same. What an impressive individual player, Trey Killens. Wasn't enough here on this Saturday afternoon, though.
Killens finishes with 25. That's Dykehouse has 13 now. Finished that ball game, but obviously it was the Tanner Wigrink game here on December 16th. He finished 2 career highs, 12 rebounds, 25 points. And Hope's bigs just all but dominated down low in a game that was a slugfest.
Yeah, interesting ball game here. Neither team necessarily found their offensive rhythm. Hope just with a couple 4-0 runs, 6-0 runs, 7-0 run, and some respect being paid here by the Hope coaching staff to Trey Killens at the end of this ball game.
Like I said, Jordan, you look at these last 3 games in non-conference play. This is exactly how you want to schedule it. You go one of the top scorers in the country in Miles Barnstable at Whitewater. Next week you go Logan Pearson, who was a first-team all-region guy last year, honorable mention All-American, future overseas-type player in Logan Pearson. And then you got today Trey Killens, who added 25, and he's going to be an all-conference player. So you're able to get your guards to have to guard the highest level in D3. That's exactly what you need to look at. So credit to Hope to be able to schedule, even with 2 of those being losses, you get a taste of some of the best guard play in the country. And they got pushed around a little bit by them, but that's what you need to be able to see in non-conference so you can be confident against Calvin's guards, against Alma's guards, against Albion's guards, and when you're playing teams that you need to push around yourself.
Yeah, a great test for both these squads here early, and Hope comes away with the victory, 67-57, a key non-conference win for the Flying Dutchman here in December that'll push them towards winter break, and eventually here soon, Matt, the MIAA conference season, which is always exciting. That'll be it from DeVos Fieldhouse on this Saturday afternoon. For Matt Wayner, I'm Jordan George. Hope wins here on this Saturday against Wittenberg.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.